Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Faith Budgets. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Okay, today's video will be our budget with me for the second week in August. We got paid on August the 9th, and that just happened to be while I was on vacation. I went on vacation with my sisters and the kids, so my husband was still at home, but I did complete the budget with me, the Paycheck budget while I was poolside. So I sent the cash breakdown and denomination sheet to my husband, and he went to the bank and got the cash out. So I was still able to do my budget while I was away from home, away from my computer, away from my work and my desk and everything. So I just took my binder with me on vacation, and on one of our pool days, I think that was actually on Friday morning when I was by the pool and soaking in all the sun, and I just took my little binder and did my budget with me while I was there. So let's just get into it. This is my budget planner from Missy Money. This is an A5 size with the black binder, snap binder. Go check her out on her page. She has all the budget essentials that you need for monthly budgeting, paycheck budgeting, cash budgeters, and also some savings challenges too if you're interested in anything like that. She has savings challenges as well. And they're pretty simple, minimalistic, and easy to get started with. So I will do some of those in my cash stuffing video. After this video, I'll do cash stuffing and savings challenges, but this will just be for our budget with me. My name's Holly. Welcome if you're new. I do a zero-based budget. My husband and I both work full-time. We get paid weekly. I get paid every other Thursday. He gets paid every other Friday on the opposite pay week. So we end up getting paid every week. So that works out pretty good. So I do have the tabs here for all 5 weeks if we do have a 5-week month for our magic months. But this will be for August. So I'll flip to August. I bought the tabs on Amazon, but everything else is from Missy Money. So I'll flip over to, this is the monthly planning for August. I just flipped to my August tab here, and I first mapped it out. Now, I think Missy has done a little bit of an upgrade to her budget planner, so go check her out. So it might look just a little bit different. I think she made the calendar bigger and maybe added some more places for sinking funds, because I know a lot of people have many different sinking funds. I think so she added extra lines, extra space for additional sinking funds. So this is the monthly layout for August. So I did that already, and then this is my monthly funding plan for my sinking funds. So that's what I use each paycheck to determine how much I'll be taking out and putting into sinking funds after the bills are paid. So we're in week number 2. This will be the paycheck breakdown for week number 2 and cash planning. So I was able to do all this. I'll just go over it. I've already completed it. We've already got the money out of the bank, but I did want to complete this video. I like to keep everything kind of going, and that I still haven't done my cash stuffing yet. So I wanted to get this done, get it posted, and then I'll do the next video will be cash stuffing. I'll kind of do a batch filming here, and I'll also do my mini Mondays savings challenges. Maybe I can get that done too. So the net pay here was $1,950.75, but we won't do the 75 cents. Let me zoom you guys in. I always forget to do that, especially this is the A5 size, and I love how compact it was. It was easy. I just put it in my suitcase when we went to, we're in Tennessee, so it was a 8-hour drive. Well, it takes 8 hours to get there, was what the GPS said. We went to Orange Beach, Alabama from Tennessee, but it did end up taking us about 10 hours because we have kiddos back there. I have teen boys, and well, I have a teenager, he's 18, and then my oldest is 21, and his girlfriend came. They came separately from Knoxville area. So we met them down there. They had already been on vacation with some of their friends, and so my sister has 3 girls. One is almost 16, one is 11, and one is 4. So we all went together, rode together, and my 18-year-old son was with us. So we were in one vehicle, and my baby sister and her husband were in another vehicle. And so we kind of just followed each other, but we did have to make a couple stops, with a 4-year-old and bathroom breaks and hungry and all the good things like that. So we did have to make a couple stops, and it ended up taking us about, I'd say, close to 10 hours to get there altogether. Wonderful trip, though. Wouldn't trade it for the world. The road trips are the best. And also have some good news. My son asked his girlfriend to be his wife, so they are officially engaged. I know you guys have heard me talk about it on here, that I was expecting it. He was telling me about it. He had the ring. Everything was, he was just kind of waiting for the right moment. And they were traveling back to Knoxville. They go to college there. They were traveling back there, and they stopped on the way and had dinner at a nice place. And there was I think like a beautiful, maybe overlooking the river. I'm not for sure exactly where, but it was a pedestrian bridge, and it was a beautiful sunset. There was music playing. A man, I think, was playing some music, and he said it just worked out perfectly. So he had the ring ready, and it was the moment. So they've been dating for 3 years, so it was coming. We had been waiting for it, and I'm so excited to be gaining a daughter. I love her like she's my own, so I'm excited. So we will be having some wedding planning coming up in the budget, and I will be doing a new savings challenge for that, hopefully. I think it will be one from Missy Money, so go check out her channel. I think she's having a new launch for some new products, I believe. Was that today? That may have been today. I may have missed it, you guys. We were traveling yesterday on Monday. I believe that's right. It was today. This is the 13th. This is Tuesday. So definitely, go check out her channel. I believe her launch was today, and I totally missed that. I had to take our car rental back and just all kinds of getting unpacked and laundry caught up and all that. So I've totally forgot about getting on her website and getting that checked out. So yes, definitely go check that out. So let's just get back into the budget here. This will be the net pay, like I said, $1,950. This is for the pay date of 8/9, and the pay period will be for 1 week's time until we get paid again. So anything that during this week from 8/9 to 8/14 is what will be taken out of the bank as far as bills. And I always do a cushion of $25 per paycheck. And then here is our utilities. I've changed all those to auto draft now. I did that just before I left for vacation, and I'll continue to leave it that way. I want to leave that way it's on my credit card, and then I'll just pay that back with a paycheck that falls in wherever this bill falls into. I'll pay that back. So I normally pay my credit card bill every 2 weeks, normally around the 15th and 30th. Some people do it at the end of the month and pay their bill off, but I'm still kind of getting used to the credit card point system, and just disciplining myself to make sure that I do pay it off without accruing any interest. I don't want to pay any interest payments. I don't want to be late on anything. So until I get the hang of it, I think I will keep doing the 2 payments a month, the 15th and the 30th. That kind of works because I have 2 credit cards that I use. One I use just for gas and other online purchases, and the other one I use for our utilities. It was a little bit different. I think I didn't get as many points with it, so I used that for that one. No. You get 1.5 points for that one, so that's why I use that for utilities. The other one I got more points for gas and dining and things like that. So sometimes I get 5% back on that. So that's kind of why I do it like that. Anyway, long story short, let's get back into this. So everything out of the bank would be the cushion, internet, the water, and electric. So that's what falls into this week's bills for this week's pay. And that totaled up to $400 for the money that needed to stay in the bank. And then for the wallet, this is for my variable expenses that I keep, the envelopes that I keep in my wallet. I take all this out in cash. And then if I spend anything in this category, in any of these categories, I take that cash and I put it in my spent envelope, and I put that back in the bank to either pay my credit card or leave it on my debit card to pay that bill. So hope that makes sense. And some of this I use and I just spend cash. Like if I need to stop at the grocery store, I'll just use the cash, instead of, if I need to grab a gallon of milk or loaf of bread or something like that. And then eating out, we usually do use the card because you get points for dining. Donations, that's usually cash. My prescriptions, I think I usually do cash for that if I don't go through the drive-through. Just different things, miscellaneous kids' activities. And then hubby, his is just cash. He takes his cash and puts it in his wallet and does it. So that is a total of $840 there. And then I already did the cash breakdown for that, the cash planning. And then over here on this page will be the binders and the envelopes, or in other words, sinking funds. This will be sinking funds. Have emergency, insurance premiums, pet care, self-care, memberships, transportation, rent or lease land. Events would be our UT tickets, property taxes, entertainment, new car, Christmas, health and medical, and Sam's. So had all those categories that I'll be contributing to for that paycheck for sinking funds into all those envelopes. And then I did the cash planning for that, and that totaled up to $660. And this is the savings challenges. I've saved enough out for Mini Mondays and the 12-month savings challenge. And then I think I'll just use some cash that I have maybe left over from these for the 52-week challenge, because I'm still maybe up just on week two or week 3, I believe is what I'm on. So that would only be $3. So I think I can manage that. When it gets a little bit higher, I may have to, make a line item for that and maybe add that as a, savings challenge. But this totaled up to $50. So the total that I was going to be taking out, grand total for everything, I didn't write that on there, but it was $1,550 was the amount that we took out of the bank. And this is the cash total amount withdrawn with the different denominations that we gave the bank teller. I just sent my husband a picture of these, and he has some of these also in his wallet or in his lunchbox, and that way he can just write it down and give it to the teller if I send him a picture, if maybe I'm at home and he's already out and going to stop by the bank. So that's kind of how we do that sometimes. So that would be all the money that we took out for the cash stuffing. So that's it. That's all it is for the paycheck budget. We do that for each paycheck. I guess we can do this total here. Let's get this totaled up. Make sure I did do a zero-based budget. I didn't do that. So our total net pay was $1,950. And then in the bank, we left $400 in there. And then the total cash withdrawn was $1,550. So let's make sure that totals zero for the zero-based budget. Put that under there. My little calculator here. So 1,950 minus the 400 minus the 1,550. Yes, that equals 0. So that's perfect. That gives us a zero-based budget, which doesn't mean that I've taken my checking account down to 0. That just means that I've given each dollar of my budget of this pay an assignment. That way I know where every dollar's going, even if it's just, some for a miscellaneous category. But I know that money is there for that. I can allocate the money where I want it to go and move it around when I need to. So I don't have money out there that I don't know what its purpose will be for that pay week. So hope that makes sense. So that has our zero-based budget for this paycheck in August, the second paycheck. And now we have our cash teller slip, and we will get the cash. Well, we already have it out. I will do that video next for the cash stuffing and get all this money put where it needs to go, get my stuff situated, and get ready for this week again to get started after vacation. You know how it is when you go on vacation, you gotta get everything back to your routine and get the work week ready to be started again. So that is all for this, and I will see you guys on the next one, which will be, let me zoom you guys back out. Yeah, cash stuffing. And we'll do some savings challenges too for Missy Money. And then the next video, I'll have the cash stuffing and a few savings challenges on one video. And then another video will be just the Mini Monday savings challenges on their own by themselves with the little games you play with the dice and stuff. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.